as you all descend into that first valley, you've taken notice with this perception check. Go ahead and roll. This one everybody is available on. Oh my God, I can take off Stupefy. Thank you. Goodbye. Also to make sure to take off your Inspire Courage.
Also true. Inspire Courage is gone, but the Overwatch field remains.
Indeed. Kallisto, you and Farouk are the first ones to notice as we walk through old growth evergreens that seem to fill a large section of the mountainside that we're currently descending down from. As we get closer to the base of this valley, there's a strange sight. There are absolutely scorched earth, where you can see nothing but burnt trees for an entire mountainside. So much so you can see that there's actual layer of obsidian that ranges largely across the swath of this mountainside. But at the same time, it's completely encased in 6 to 8 inches of pure azure glass, frozen in ice.
Hold on, stop.
What is it?
I will try and point what I'm seeing out to everyone else. I think I noticed Farouk also looking at that direction, so I know that they see it too. That is not normal. I'm fairly sure that's not normal.
It's the largest chunk of obsidian I've ever seen.
Remnant from the crash site, do you think, or something else?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Looking around, just trying to remember if I have this. Can I sense whether there's anything magic about this at all, or unnatural?
Go ahead and make an arcane check.
Okay. $35.
There are faint traces, a light magnetization that you don't know if it's the mountain itself or the incident. But you think if that was somehow caused by magic in front of you, you would have a higher reading. You doubt that the scorched earth or that pristine ice was based in a magical nature.
And would the amount of ice make sense for the amount of time since the recycling plant was dropped around here?
without a real good history of these mountains and how rapidly the weather can change, it would be difficult to tell. However, you have some experience yourself being up in these conditions and understanding how things can change. This will be a very high DC, but not impossible. Go ahead and roll your... Let's do your library lore for this one, since it's higher than your survival.
Okay.
22. Things change just too quickly on the mountainside to know a large storm could have rushed in and immediately dumped this on the side. However, the clarity is strange.
Myshkin stands up after examining it and looking to the rest of you. Not that we wouldn't have already, but perhaps we should proceed with caution.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll be dead honest. I don't think I've ever seen ice that clear before. Especially covering obsidian. It got real hot real quick. And we're still miles away from the crash site.
It
doesn't make any
feels-
sense.
Feels almost constructed, made.
Aye.
Something that clear without impurities. It's odd.
And if
Brother,
somebody
how
knew this was out here, they'd have to have this mountainside cleared off already.
RoBear, how big did you say the area of obsidian / ice was?
Oh man, this is
It's a big old tract.
Yeah, this covers a whole mountainside, so
Okay, never mind what I was going to do.
yeah, this is like
was- Yeah.
300 meters square.
Yeah, it sounds really silly considering that it's, requires them to a whole bunch of things. Maybe this does work. If I use Soul Sight, can I sense if there is something visibly alive about that? It's such a stupid question because it's crystalline, but whatever.
It's not, because I was going to kind of ask too with mine.
Oh.
So you're knocking two birds out with one stone.
Okay.
It's RoBear. I don't know. It depends on RoBear.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit sense enable you to sense the spirits of creatures, including living creatures, most non-mindless undead haunts within listed range. As with hearing or improv senses, you still need to seek to locate an undetected creature. "60-foot range. There is nothing that identifies creature-wise on this mountainside. It is void of life. And there doesn't appear to be anything hiding within it. It doesn't appear to be illusion. Everything here appears to be a biological creation.
Can we determine the age of this? How long has it been?
It's tough to tell with the weather. Myshkin tried to gauge earlier, unable knowing the amount of ice that was dumped. Right now, the things that are strange are the obsidian and the clarity of the ice. But how old it is, it's difficult to
Yeah,
tell.
like by the burn scar, anything sprouting. Seems like new life from the burn scar at all.
It is locked in place with the ice. There are no greenery emerging from it. And there isn't a large snow cap covering the clear blue bits. Now, it's a nice day that's out currently, so possibly the last storm that was here, heavy snow, could be 24, 48, 64.
Myshkin,
You don't
how
quite
often
know.
does snow happen? You know this kind of weather. Come on, Ed, answer.
Every day. Robert, how often does snow happen? I'm formulating a theory in my head, and I really want it to be right, but I'm trying not to matter. Yeah, how often does snow fall in?
I do 2 weather checks a day inside of this volatile environment where things can shift and sway. So storms could go in and out periodically over the course. So in this case, think of it as at least 2 different chances for extreme weather per day and how quickly things shift up inside the mountains.
Okay.
So probably to get with that kind of probability, it's probably been a shorter time since this has happened than a longer time.
Okay.
You just imagine that some heavy snow would have blown through here to really coat over a ton of this, where you wouldn't even see the obsidian or a lot of the ice or destruction. So relatively fresh.
And looking at the shape of it, specifically given my travels and given what we've just come from, is there any similarity between the ice before us and the ice that coated the airship on account of the frost drakes? Like, is it in the shape of a cone or anything like that at all, or is it just a blast?
Frost drakes were very, very cloudy. Nowhere near like this.
Okay.
It looked like, accumulation of sleet or the ice that comes from your refrigerator and not that pure glacial clear. This
Myshkin.
is a flash freeze.
Okay.
Like a flash flood? That's kind of scary.
Myshkin just turns back to you, Loluphia, and here, changeable. Very changeable. But looking at this ice, I would suggest we not stay outside for too long. We might need to find cover of some kind.
All right. How long have we been moving?
This is the first half of the day on the trek.
Okay.
I might also recommend Kallisto. You keep that arm of yours handy.
Yeah. No, I'll be ready if anything major happens, but I do agree probably should get moving and as soon as we can find a place to hole up.
Gilthud?
Keep your eyes peeled for spots that we might have to make an impromptu shelter in. Things change quick up here on the mountainside. You never know when we might need to hunker down for a period of time or make our way around. As is, I don't think we have the gear to traverse over this side. Looks like we'll need to
Yeah.
follow the valley for a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right.
As Kallisto's walking, he'll reach into his bag and pull out two almost like metal cylinders. They seem, honestly, the best way to describe it is almost like the size of a can. Maybe a can of Coke or something like that. About two of those, he pulls those two out. And you see that they have some kind of screw, almost like a screw-like apparatus on the bottom of it, and he screws them onto the top of his pistols as he fixes on some silencers to his pistols. The last thing he wants is to start an avalanche, especially in the valley.
My James Bond, baby.
How's Kaivar doing? Our little bug. You okay?
Yeah, just sort of chilling for the moment. It's one of these things where
Wrong
Kaivar's
term to use.
chilling. Yeah, probably. I mean, he does have the like scales that give him the resistance to cold.
I just
Realistically,
imagine icicles.
just like chitter, 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 chitter. It's like his mandibles are clacking together like an episode of Scooby-Doo. Nah, it's realistically just one of these moments where he's trying to stay in tune for things, but this is not something where he immediately has the expertise. It's, snow and mountaintops exist, sure, but this is Kel'Thuz's previously known territory. This is something where Wardens probably have a better lay of the land. He's letting expertise guide and jumping in an auxiliary sense where he can. And
Would
following
Kallisto
the
and
group.
Loluphia happen to know of any active wardens who could potentially be down here? Or is this uninhabited because of that shrine not even being on?
The mountainside has largely been left behind. Kel'Thud is one of the last Wayfinder wardens of this territory before all resources were diverted back off the mountainside. It was largely believed by the people of Stormforge that every ounce of true mineral worth had been extracted over time when the first Dunfolken dwarves ascended to the sky to mine Thundara from the clouds. So it's it's seen basically as a desert in their eyes.
I suppose the phrase "they missed a spot" might come to mind.
Or spots are starting to reemerge. Go ahead, Myshkin. Roll a navigation check with Kel'Thud.
Rolling off that one.
Myshkin with the lead. As you press down into the valley, for the first time, you begin to hear sounds that don't seem like nature as it echoes with a large crack. 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 As it echoes through the valley. As you hold the group up, everyone may roll a perception check. Oh, Myshkin killing it. Oh,
Oh, the 20 was there. Kaivar, Myshkin. As that sound continues to echo through the valley, something is making this noise. You all get just far enough onto the edge of the ridge to where you can begin to look over. Stealth checks with advantage for both of you.
Does that include pass without trace with the +4?
Absolutely it does.
Cool. Awesome. Just need to...
These rolls are consistent.
Killing it.
Add the +4. There we go. Whatever Myshkin got, add 4 to it.
Already done.
It doesn't look like he did.
You should be at 36, my guy.
When I was rolling, I pressed +4 modifier. Circumstantial.
Did you click add? Click add after that.
I did.
I mean, there's a dexterity
but-
+4. Is that it or no?
Nah, because mine is a dex +3,
Okay.
but I still did my untyped bonus separately for pass without trace. Point being,
Then-
you got 36. You're gold.
36.
You're
The check was 37.
Missed by 10, Kaivar. Just missed.
36
barely.
27.
Just barely.
You guys are in an average of 32. As you guys peer over that mountain ridge, you can see a massive hair-covered beast smashing boulders down across that ice at the bottom of the valley. And it looks like they're going for obsidian. As you see 3 white hair-covered monstrosities and 2 brown, as they are all collectively heaving these rocks and smashing down, pulling out large chunks of this obsidian.
What are their pickaxes made out of?
They're using rock to smash ice to get rock. There are
Okay, but according to Minecraft, you need diamond to mine obsidian.
I will put you in the hardest of timeouts. I will digitally smack you so hard you'll go into Roblox.
Don't worry, you've done it time and time again. And I still never
RoBear blocks.
We just suddenly hear
Roblox.
Ooh.
I'm glad you got the joke. There are 3 Yeti and 2 Squatch at the bottom of this valley pass. With you guys being very sneaky, I am only going to roll for one of them. So far, it doesn't seem like any of them have paid a bit of attention to your party descending into the mountainside. But you have a choice to make. Venture through the valley and possibly contest with Yeti and Squatch, or try to traverse the ice and obsidian.
I'm assuming one is quicker than the other. Well, hardship one way, hardship another.
Yes. I would rather avoid disturbing the wildlife, if that's possible.
Yes, it's not that I don't fancy our chances against Yeti, but more time with the obsidian. Traversing across it might give us more time to inspect what it actually is.
Yes.
Ivara is going to pull out the book and flip through a few pages. RoBear, what's the chances that there's any information on Yetis in there? Or Squatches, I believe you said the other one was.
Go ahead and just give yourself a Bardic recall on that. You read a lot of stuff. You're aware of the creature type, but you don't have a strong background.
Realizing the somewhat more scant information, Kaivar is going to hold his position while the group makes a decision, but he's watching. If we take longer than a minute, I'm going to use Battle Planner. So effectively, what that means is if we stay here for longer than a minute, we can go ahead and the way that it's phrased basically is use a warfare check, but we're always using the Bardic lore on that one. Basically, it becomes an advantage roll for initiative.
And in this case, you do have the higher terrain. So it will not be hard to get a jump on the creatures in the valley.
Okay.
The weather isn't too bad, if it's possible. I don't know the extent of all of you, how all of you can use magic, but can any of you fly or make others fly?
I've never needed it. If I fall, I have a scroll.
I mean, you already know I can.
Yes.
We need to.
I can transform
Okay.
and help one individual alongside Faroük.
This one, Kaivar, cannot fly, but can step between. As you've seen Kaivar previously cast Dimension Door, if there is a way to get across a thin gap of about 120 feet, there is a way. So it's not quite flight, but depending on the distance, it might be applicable.
Okay. I mean, I suppose that's something. Killthird, how about you?
My flying contraption's back at camp. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I figured.
But I got my scrolls.
As he shows he's got several prepared feather falls.
Always prepared. Not that that really helps you sliding down the side of a mountain. You lose time, you lose time.
That's what we're looking at. Difficult terrain, very difficult terrain. You're upside, you're downside if you go that way. Who knows what kind of weather can run up on us? We get stuck up on the side of that mountain, it's bad news. So we got to do our best to traverse it.
Yeah.
Wild
I
card
think that might be
that's
the
down in
best
the
bet.
valley, though. They're probably risking a confrontation.
So what are we thinking?
I see no reason why blood should be shed needlessly.
When push comes to shove, we're in their home. So let's just try to avoid causing trouble for them.
All right. Sounds like we're going to push up the obsidian side now. All right, everybody tie on. As Kelside pulls out a long rope. Let's get everybody clipped on.
Yep. Callisto will clip himself on and
All
turn
right.
to Loluphia.
You guys
Yeah,
need to
and
decide
she
your
does
order.
hers, and she's actually gonna help Kaivar.
Kaivar is
Oh.
actually going to clip the book on separately as opposed to himself.
No. You're supposed.
Yes.
Fine,
Yes.
we can keep it there, but this part, and she is hoping to.
Like this? Yes. Yes.
Let me. Can you take one of your hands off?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. And she's gonna take care of it for you.
Myshkin, I'm going to assume that you were going to go behind Kelthud since you've been navigating.
I think so, yeah. Just to keep an eye over his shoulder, keep an eye out for anything that might be out there, anything that might be watching us.
Who would like to be behind Myshkin?
Probably Kallisto if I have Kaivar behind me and I'm behind Kallisto. Unless you went for. Actually, I don't want Kaivar at the end. Can Farouk be at the end?
No, Farouk will be at the end because he can transform into an
Okay,
eagle
good.
if he needs to be. So he's got no problem being the anchor.
Cool. This looks like a solid order.
Yeah.
As you begin to rope around the Yeti and the Squatch, let's all have a collective stealth check that would normally be at advantage or be at disadvantage. But you guys have gotten the jump and you got a good ley line. You still have pass without a trace. So I'm going to let you roll these flat with your +4.
Let's see.
We have to add the +4, correct?
Yeah, it needs to be added as a +4 untyped.
Untyped.
If it's okay, I might use a card. Actually, let me check if I've got something in mind before I jump into the party end. Yeah, I've got a bunch of +6s left. Why not? I'll throw a +1 on this roll. Also, I think
Oh.
do we have
Oh.
Indoms in the. Oh,
Your
boy.
stuff is hidden.
Oh, God.
We have Indoms in party hand.
I will roll one if you want to mark one used for me, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would love to re-roll that.
You got that one, Drak?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. So sorry, I'm still doing my own nonsense on my end of things.
No, you are perfect. Never apologize.
Oh, also make sure that you don't have a armor check penalty. If you have an armor check penalty, make sure that it is turned off.
Oh, interesting.
Sometimes I forget to get those cleared out on your inventory.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Actually, no, it doesn't make as big a difference. It's only a -1 for me and a -2 for you.
Okay, not complete garbage, just semi-garbage. 18 plus 25 for you, Kaivar?
Yeah, 25. Real quick, one super quick thing. I'm so sorry. I believe I have a feat that can help you. Just want to double check because it's a reaction. Communal knowledge, once per hour. Yeah, here we go. Communal knowledge. Gain a +2 status bonus to the triggering check. Actually, no, I think that's only for me. Nope. Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
Damn. All right, never mind. I guess I'll throw mine to a 27 then, if that's all right.
Either way, it still goes in the pile, so it counts.
Yep, 27 it is. Cool.
Let's
Raise
see.
that average.
All right. Not Kel'Thud's strength either.
Of course.
No.
I even thought it. I was like, he's gonna roll a 1.
Kel'Thud, no!
Why do I live my life like this?
One of these days you're going to roll a Dex character and you're going to realize how much fun it is, and it's going to be like, oh, I wondered why I could never make my stealth rolls.
This is
must
my
be
Dex
it."
character. He dances. He just doesn't side.
Okay, whoa. Farouk does. Kel'Thud, no.
I'm sorry, my
There's a
little
big
dwarven
difference.
feet. They give me away every time. This will eliminate the high mark, which was Lolly's 30.
Mm.
Damn.
That's how
Minus.
you get Yetis.
All right.
I'm about to turn into a Yeti.
Sweaty Yeti spaghetti.
This is for that Minecraft remark, huh?
It manifests itself. So we have a collective 16. That doesn't make that math. That's not
That doesn't
that's
make
not
sense.
that's not math right.
What?
That's not math right.
I was
Let me
gonna say-
type this in. 24.
It says a lot about all of
Plus
the creatives
25.
here that we're all just like, yeah, sure, okay.
Mine should be a 27, not a 24 or a 25, just in case. Because I know it's
Because
changed
RoBear
a
and I
whole
do
bunch.
math, not maths. So we're doing it wrong. We
You're
only
only
do
doing
Oh,
one.
wow.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We forgot about all the other maths.
Yep.
Oh,
Terrible irony is I can spell mathematics better than I can do mathematics.
all right. This is more like it. It is a 19. As we make the volatile cross over onto the ice, march to the penguin style. That crack of rocks continues to ring out. The most tenuous part is us transitioning away from them and out of sight, out of mind. They are very occupied and haven't noticed us so far. So it will only be one collective check to look over. Our stealth is a 19. Here's that perception roll.
No!
Of course.
Why?
20s and ones, baby. 20s and ones.
Of course. Literally back to back a 1 and a 20.
Drop your dice.
Let's fight some abominable snowman.
But it's almost Christmas time.
Oh my god.
God, just say you hate Christmas louder, RoBear.
As we all stop our first steps onto the ice tied together, there's a crack underneath our feet. As we turn and we look, and this crack begins and forms and rushes through the valley, raining down, creating the loudest wave of noise possible as it echoes as these Yeti and Squatch turn around, as they almost think that an avalanche is headed their way as the ice cracks underneath them. As they turn and look towards the group, immediate fight or flight.
Yes.
As they begin beating their chests, and you see them drop down to this run that goes in between bipedal and all fours, rushing this way.
Could I use my Chronomancer's secrets to give us the path of least resistance so we don't have to fight them?
No.
Because of the 20?
As these creatures are rushing towards us, I think Myshkin is immediately going to start undoing the rope from around him and just looking at everyone, just going, I suggest that we become untethered.
Yeah, Cliff's going to do the same.
Kaivar's looking around in a panic and knowing that he's kind of tied in the middle of things, will start untying from one end and will start gnawing on the rope behind him that's tying him to Farouk.
Wally will
Weird
help
split,
you.
like, multiple
After she gets
directions.
hers off, he'll do the same for you.
You guys will have just enough time to get yourselves untethered from this as the Yeti and the Squatch come running head on. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and refill your beverage right now. Use the restroom real quick, and you will have immediate initiative with those creatures.
Oh boy.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna get some wine.
Oh, I knew I should have used it earlier. I was gonna use my Chronomancers before we made the decision, but I was like, I don't want to use it if we're not gonna go that way. And then the nat 1 happened. I was like, oh, maybe there's still a chance. And then the nat 20, I was like, let me ask. Yay. You said, so there's 5 in total, right?
5 in total,
There's 2
yeah.
Yetis, 3 Squatch.
3 Yeti, 2 Squatch.
That's what I said.
3 Yeti, 2 Squatch.
Are those like in the same family?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, I've created a monster
Yeah.
over
Mhm.
here
Yeah.
of so many potential outcomes.
Don't see that.
Where is this outcome hiding at? There's that one. We'll go back and look for it. It is hiding, chat. We will find the map. You know, sometimes you're looking for keyword frozen, sometimes ice, sometimes mountain. You just...
For the creatures? Like a bestiary or something.
Yeah. Have you tried keyword Yeti or keyword bugger or keyword
Sasquatch?
shit?
Hashtag,
Keyword nat 20?
hashtag shit. Have you looked that up yet?
Have you looked in your horrifying cryptids habitats folder?
Those are easy to find.
See, this wouldn't be a problem with those right folder headers. I'm just saying.
This is really making me want to reread Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Oh, yes.
Such a good one.
I missed that campaign. I played in a campaign of that as well. I
Really?
played another gunslinger in that. Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying you have a type, but
I have a type. I truly have. I played a battle master fighter, and Vanna was GMing it. She let me have a gun, so I used to do battle maneuvers with my gun, which is just so much fun to do.
There are certain aspects of that campaign that make a gunslinger just incredible, and I won't go any further than that, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody, because right now is the perfect time to start your Frost Maiden campaign. Get that thing wrapped up by around the beginning of March. Perfect way to spend the winter.
Without giving away any spoilers, RoBear, I think I understand why you ship a gunslinger in that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
God, that campaign. That's the best. I think that's my favorite module.
We never got to finish it.
The twists.
Yeah. God, I want to bring it back, or at least that character back. It's a lot of fun to play.
That was the first online commission campaign that I ran.
Oh, damn.
really?
Yeah, that was back when I was running running games for money. all my games were paid back then, except for one that I'd convinced my friends to be in. So that was a trip. I'm glad it was that one, because it was like, this is so much fun. It was not in later modules, I was like, this is kind of boring. This is involving me homebrewing over the top of it. Like, there's so much crazy stuff inside of Frost Maiden. I was like, dude, I barely have to tinker with this at all. This is just wild.
I was literally about to do the same thing and get my rhyme. My rhyme art.
Oh, God bless the party tokenizer. So I'm not dragging and dropping a million people. I love it.
Oh God, yeah.
It's my favorite VTT edition right now.
Don't mind me, just looking through all my tools and trying to figure out how we get out of this one. We shall see. Oh my God, Drak, that's some amazing art. Holy Lord.
That is Nyx. My character's name was Nyx. And the tiefling was Minthy.
Oh, that's incredible.
Nyx was an ex-pirate. He was the quartermaster of his ship, but the ship got caught in the rime near Icewind Dale.
I mean,
That's so
now
cool.
I see it too.
Now just looking back through all of the folders of artwork from the old channel I used to run.
Yeah.
So much. Yeah, like, I'm just going to link a bunch of it in the Discord. Because if I'm feeling nostalgic, everyone else has to feel nostalgic as well.
All right. Let's get ready to crumble.
Crumble. Oh no.
Normally I would be very excited, but unfortunately it's not a dessert. God, I need to go back to Borough Market and go by the Humble Crumble store and grab some crumble. Oh God.
That's a fun name. Humble Crumble?
Yeah, it's
Humble Crumble is great.
It's
That
so
is so
good. Oh. So basically, I don't know if you went to Borough Market whenever you were in London, Sam, but it's near London Bridge, and it's
Probably
it's a fantastic morning. You can get a bunch of freshly made food there. There's a place that does one of the better full Englishes in London, which I believe is Maria's Cafe. But more importantly, Borough Market is filled with tons of food vendors, and it's like a bunch of fresh stuff. You can get a great roll of sourdough there. You can get fresh fish, fresh
All right,
oysters.
I'll come back.
Yeah, it's great stuff. But yeah, lots of food and lunch and all sorts of other goodies vendors there, and one of them is a place that just does crumbles, and it's called Humble Crumble, and it's fantastic. And oh wow, those are big yetis. Oh man.
I will go refresh my beverage.
Okay.
I will go ahead and queue you guys up for initiative, so you can go ahead and take care of that while I am refilling.
I realized I got so much out of Nyx, and I feel like Sam specifically will love it.
Yeah, like how RoBear showed us.
Yep, showed us
these
the map
guys
and then left.
running away.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're all screwed, it's not my fault.
Doses.
I'm actually. Yeah, we have Relentless as in the party hand, and I think I will use the one when the time is right. But yeah.
We don't have your +4 anymore, right?
Nah, I mean, unless you are somehow rolling with stealth, but I'd presume not because we've been discovered.
Yeah.
Like if we were ambushing and attacking.
I was fine.
I think most of us were.
I'm bitter.
If you're rolling
One
initiative
person.
with perception, I give you a +2 naturally anyway, so there's something. There's things going on. The Overwatch field is providing, it's just,
She a bitter
Kel'Thuzad is-
babe.
Yeah. Much as we do be providing, Kel'Thuzad, he do be sliding. So, you know.
Okay, I got
We
my
just have
30
to
back.
deal with that. There you go, see, you're fine.
Yeah, I would have been
Before-
more fine. To be fair, their perception was like +15 or something, so
Yeah.
they would have had to roll,
We had like
what, 4 and below?
Yeah, we had a 1 in 5 chance of
Wait, no,
remaining
3.
hidden or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this game.
I'm not being allowed to roll initiative.
Oh, wait. I should
Um,
really do the initiative thing, actually. Do the initiative.
it's letting me roll for you.
Oh,
I could roll better.
is that with a +17?
I would use an Indom at this point
Indom?
if you want
Yeah.
to, my guy. It's-
What are all your bonuses? You have your intelligence +5, expert +12. So yeah, 17.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, +17 for me.
Let me see those words. Nah, it says I lack permission. Thank God, right?
Yeah.
Robert's gonna have to let me re-roll. Can't do it right
yeah.
now.
Likewise, I just need to find an. Oh, there we go. My hand has a. Sorry,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
not
he would have to
indomitable.
refresh it anyway.
Yeah,
Wait.
there we go.
Is he gonna let me roll again?
You might.
Can I just keep
You might
rolling for you
have to.
until you get a 20?
Oh, I mean, don't.
You're using up all these good rolls.
Until
You're
he comes
using up
back.
all the rolls.
Whoa! There you go.
Oh my god.
Delete all the others. Delete all the others.
Hang on.
Oh my god, are we seriously doing this? Come on.
No, I feel bad. Let's not do this.
No, I want him to see it first.
Okay.
And then we'll reveal the joke. I want to prank him.
All right,
for
we can
taking away
punk
my
her a
third.
bit. That's fine. I mean, if you somehow got control of Kelthard, we could also roll Kelthard's dice until he gets a 1. And just let
No, we don't want him to get a 1.
I do
You look
admit,
at a 1 plus we don't want to get a 1.
I do admit there is the solemn You can roll for Kelthard!
I can roll for everybody. I don't know what
Look at
RoBear
me,
did,
look
but
at
I
me.
think I'm the GM
I am the
now.
GM now.
I think I can roll for everyone as well.
What
Kelly,
the
can you
heck?
hover over our names in the carousel?
What the world? Oh my god.
Yeah, can you
No, I
click it?
can't.
Hang
Oh,
on, I'm
oh,
gonna
and
try.
names in a carousel? Yeah.
I think I can. Hang on.
Keep it. Let me delete the other one.
Oh my god.
Oh my
this
God.
This is so silly. Oh.
Just
Obviously,
roll
if you
natural
look, you
20
can
after
roll it.
natural 20.
Oh, good. I can roll for the Yetis?
Get them all. Hang on. Can we get them all one? Okay, let's
You
try this.
actually?
Oh, I got a 2. Yeah, I'll keep that one. That's pretty good. All right, what's the other one? No. That's too good.
Nah,
You gotta
get rid of that one. Get rid of that one.
We're
Yeah,
terrible players. I'm just gonna throw this out.
No. Get out of here.
yeah.
But also.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not that one.
No, get out of here. Where are you being so
You
good?
understand? He's gonna punish us for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there will be punishment. There will be.
Not my fault you
horrifying
left the
punishment.
board. Yes.
This is like in. This is like in Monopoly, where if you're really bitter at somebody and they left the game momentarily, you would just very casually like funnel some of their money to someone else.
Hi. All these 14s.
See, it's funny, they're disappearing from Foundry for me, but on stream, all of your dice are just staying
Oh my
there.
god, yeah, on stream the dice are still there.
So
Rober's gonna
many
see all of them. I just noticed.
That's so fine. I just want him to be so confused.
Okay, now they're disappearing.
Okay, that one's
Yeah, they're
better.
gone now.
What are we
Keep it for now.
Sam, you're a menace.
Oh, here it comes.
It's always funny hearing you, and then here he comes. Okay.
Everyone quiet.
As your DM, I want to remind you on this mountainside trek is a little bit different than our average day encounter rest. There is always the potential for weather to prevent us from getting a long rest inside of our campsites. So I want you to think in the back of your mind that there is a chance that you may not get all your tools back from encounter to encounter as we push further inside the mountain. With that being said, does anyone need to re-roll their initiative with a relentless card?
Nah.
I think
I do. Oh my god.
Oh,
I
think,
do.
myself.
I use-
despite
Yeah.
despite appearances, I have not been able to roll my initiative. Someone else.
you got a nat
rolled for
20.
me. Samuel, just Samuel.
Huh?
Sam could roll on my behalf, but I could not roll for some reason.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Ed has no permissions and Sam has all the permissions. Also, don't mind the fact that a bunch of the Yetis and Sasquatches rolled initiative too. That's complete coincidence.
Yeah, that's just wild. How silly.
And they're
Luckily,
not.
they've not shown up in the carousel, but you know.
It is really
No,
strange.
everything's
They,
broken.
it's one of those where it's like once I hit begin, it'll like and like set itself forward.
Oh, okay.
Let me look at your permissions, Ed, and see if
Well, it just says there's no active encounter, which I'm okay with. That's fine.
If there's not one,
Myshkin's-
fine.
Myshkin
I think
can
it's my
sit this one out.
permissions you need to look at. That should be more concerning.
I looked at the encounter and it says, threat is severe.
Oh.
I love it labels it now. That makes my day.
I don't like how gleefully you're laughing at this, RoBear.
Hey, I
like
was.
it.
Good news is I was sober for this one, so it shouldn't be too bad, right? Fear the live shows and
Wait,
conventions.
so you're saying there's a chance of a Reggie?
Oh.
There's always a chance of a Reggie with you guys.
Ooh.
Let me roll Kelthod, see if maybe if like these things jump ahead here.
Oh God. Oh no.
And let's roll our baddies.
Oh God. Oh, okay, that's all right.
Okay, yeah, I definitely went really
Ooh.
wrong, mine.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
right now Farouk is top of the order, and then it's Yeti, Lolly, Kallisto, Kaivar, Squatch, Kelthud, Yeti, Squatch, Myshkin. But Myshkin's got to roll. I'm gonna roll your initiative right now.
What do you mean I did that? He got an at 20.
Drak and I also dropped Relentlesses on ours, just as an FYI. So we should get our.
So you did roll. He got a 20.
What?
Yeah, I rolled for him because I could.
It's just
I'm looking for it in the-
Put any of it in the order.
Initiative Arcana. There. Hey, that's cool with me. All right, Myshkin, do you want to be top of the order, or would you like to be someplace else?
Yeah, I'll go top. Yeah, sure. I've got fire.
That's
Oh,
this is
thank
literally
you,
great
Lolly.
news. All right, 37. Oh God, you got to go even further. Farouk's a 40. That's wild. Oh,
I mean, you both got 20s, so like, yeah.
I'm going to move. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go right after you. Double fireball, boys. What do you say?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be one of the few
Let's
times
do
where I
it.
stick to the top. I'm gonna let you go, and then I'll rock and roll.
Okay.
Normally I would go to the middle, but we got two fire boys, so let's do it. All right, Kallisto, you are ready to roll again, and Kaivar, you are ready to roll again.
For context as well, I have the effect of the Bardic Inspo check as well, so no matter what happens, I'm making this with advantage, but one of my rolls is a 24.
Oh, damn, we got the exact same thing.
Which is going to be low still, but it stops it from basically being a 1. Never mind. Okay, cool. We up in this. All right.
Let us begin. Myshkin, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, before Myshkin goes, because it could also help, because of my ability Battle Cry, upon rolling initiative, I get to try and intimidate one of the creatures. So I am going to try and intimidate and demoralize the closest one, this guy right here, and see if I'm able to. See. Yeah, it's not important enough to use a lucky or anything like that. 28. Oh, by 1.
No!
Damn it.
Oh!
You see Kallisto glare at this creature, but it doesn't even seem to register the threats, the silent threats that he's making towards it. And Kallisto takes a small step back in size as he gets ready for battle.
Go ahead, Myshkin.
Well, it looks as though they're charging to us and they can't be reasoned with, so Myshkin is going to reach into his bag as his mage hands cast around his empty wrists and is going to pull out some ash, and rubbing it together between them, he is just going to bring out sort of this small mote of green fire between his hands as he just casts it out, small, almost the size of a pearl, and it is going to implode right there on the ice. So I need all 4 of those creatures to make a reflex save for me.
I'm gonna start with this Yeti and go clockwise. What is this? All right. They are in a rage, so they get a +4.
Ooh. That's not fun.
Oh man! Oh man!
I gotta quit.
Yeah.
I gotta quit is what I need to do.
Yeah.
Running's always an option.
Oh,
Oh, come off it.
Oh.
success. Then we'll go to this
Way to
squatch.
go.
It does not have that rage component. Failure
What
by
does
2.
Nightmare Guardian mean?
That's the rage thing.
Yeah, that's their rage
my
mechanic.
gosh.
And failure by 3. So we got 1 immune, 1 success, and 2 failures in the back. Let's see that. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay. So we'll roll damage. Not great.
Oh,
I mean, they might have weaknesses though.
I will send you a luck to re-roll that damage.
Okay. Thank you very much.
2 left. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And in addition to that, Myshkin, with the tiny mote of energy that still remains between his fingertips, towards the one that he left, he's gonna just throw out a scorching blast towards. So let me just target that one. There we go. So that will. Okay, and that hits.
All right, the very one in the front. Let's go. For
Okay,
another
so 25 on the
25
other.
points. Whoo!
And that is the end of my turn. And Myshkin's probably going to. Myshkin's just going to move back a little bit, I think. There we go.
Take a couple of steps back.
As soon as the rope drops from his waist, he just starts to move back and okay.
I was hoping that they were not going to like the fire, but they actually resisted a little bit of it.
That doesn't make sense.
Sasquatches?
That's what I don't understand. Why
yeah,
did it
It looks,
not?
like they took the damage. The Sasquatch took 29, and that's how much damage the fireboard was.
Yeah.
And Yeti took 35, and the damage was 25. So it looks like Yetis have a weakness, 10, to fire.
Are you not seeing that on your side, RoBear?
I forgot that guy was half. That's.
Yeah.
I was looking up here and I was like, "What? This thing doesn't. What? This is the only
There's no
Yeti
creature.
/ troll I know that loves fire."
He bathes in it.
Keeps
You
me
merely
warm.
adopt the fire.
As
I
this
think that earlier today.
I was to say, didn't I do that earlier? Is this like
Yeah.
as this fireball erupts and it hits
Hive
the
mind.
ice that we are on, I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone. This will include the Yetis, except for the one that rolled 20, as the ice will break up underneath our feet. DC 30.
Oh god.
I messaged you, RoBear, but I'll ask. I was wondering, is this ice? Is it representative of water beneath it, like a frozen lake, or
It is
just
glacier,
sitting
so
beneath
it's huge chunks of frozen ice in between mountainside. You are not standing on a glacial lake. This is just a giant chunk of actual glacial ice in between the mountains.
Cool. So there's just a chasm beneath us. I love that.
Let's go.
Oh, great. It's wonderful. It's great. It's great. Yep. Reflex save. There it is.
First Yeti will succeed. Second Yeti will succeed. Squatches. Failure on this squatch. And another failure, as both of these squatches are going to go prone.
Do they slide a little bit?
Little slidey squatches. All right, I need to roll for me and Kelthud. Who failed over here?
Me, I did.
Just Myshkin.
The cat, for some reason.
Oh, I will just make it. And
Holy
Kelthud.
Lord.
Kelthud will hit the deck. He is prone. And our cat is going to be prone. He the only one that fails?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That kind of throws a wrench in things. I didn't think about that. What do you guys want Farouk to do? Do you want to continue with the plan and have him cast another fireball? Do you want him to wait and hold his turn in case someone takes damage? Or do you want him to do something fire-based that is targeted?
Can we get Manowar in this business?
Yeah.
Might
Yes, you
wanna
can.
We might want to save Manowar just in case we're not able to get a long rest.
This is a valid point.
Oh, yeah, manual is a one time. Once per day thing.
Yeah.
I say go for another fireball.
Yeah.
I guess quick question, what does it cost to stand up from prone? Is it just half our movement like it would be in 5e or
Yep, half your movement. So I take 15 of the 25.
Yep. Alright, in that case, absolutely.
Okay, another fireball. All right, I'll send it. I'll send it. Fourth level fireball. Or do you want him to use combustion?
Combustion is a higher powered one, right?
It does it contains the persistent fire damage of igniting them.
I would.
Is it a fortitude save?
And it is, I have a focus pool so I can cast it twice. And remember, focus comes back on short rest.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I aid Farouk with his fireball?
How would you like to aid him?
She would probably just using a gust of wind to help it hit.
Yeah, make the fires
and the
rise.
flames grow. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your spell attack. We're going to do a DC 20, 30, and then nat 20. And that's going to affect their ability to roll against this. So just roll a spell attack.
Okay.
Dirty, let's go. Let's go. All right. They're going to have a -2 to their ability to make the save as you bolster this combustion fireball that Faroük erupts from his 2 hatchets that cross into the Phoenix again, that shoots flying low across the ice and exploding in the midst. Yeah, I get 120-foot range.
Yeah, she would step back a little bit while doing this, knowing how much air feeds fire.
Oh, combustion is a single target. Combustion's a single target. So you guys, we want the fireball on this one then.
It's the fireball.
Same way though. They will have the -2 penalty because of your help. Great thinking. Where would you guys like the burst at? Actually, the only way we can get 4 is the same way that we did it.
Yeah.
To just fade out.
Send it.
Let's go. All right.
And that last one's just gonna have a pummel party later.
All right.
Lick the stamp and send it, except maybe don't lick the stamp.
All right, -2. Let's go. First roll with this Yeti at the top going clockwise again. Come on. Success by 1.
Get out of here.
Next one.
Nice.
Big failure. This Yeti, this Squatch is going to get destroyed. Failure by 6. Last Squatch.
Oh.
Yes, crit failure on them. Double damage. All right. Roll that beautiful meat finish. 8d6. Come on. Oh, that's a good roll. 2, 2. No, it's not a good roll. I'm going to luck it. I'm just getting 2s, man. Oh!
Did you use one of your personal lucks?
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
Get another luck?
That is.
Yeah, they used it just now.
Oh man, what brutal. Let's see here. That one saved is no. This one failed. This one right here failed, so he gets to take full. Oh yeah, let's go. Squatches are down.
Barbecue time.
22 plus 28 just triggers the event at 50 points of damage as a large fissure opens up in between as we are all rocked once again by this shift in the ice. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 32, or you will begin sliding.
Oh lord.
What do I need to roll to get a 32?
This is reflex again, you said?
15.
Yep, reflex.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Oh, someone got a 20 though.
What was that?
Myshkin, you are disadvantaged
Myshkin, no!
because you are already on the ground.
Oh, Kelford. Oh,
heard it.
God. Oh, my guy. I'm sorry.
That's a crit.
Kelford's really dragging that.
Yes. Let's go, Loluphia.
Hey.
RoBear, check your DM.
Oh, do I use it? What are the odds of me succeeding on this? Still not great. It's a 32. I'd need like a 16.
It's possible.
It's possible, but the chance is like 1 in 4. No, 1 in 4 or so.
All right. Lolly's a success. Or critical success in this case. Myshkin, what was your poor reroll?
I'll reroll.
Because you're at disadvantage because you're already on the ground.
It's fine, just roll a second 20. Yeah,
Easy.
it's alright.
Let's go ahead and see that reflex save.
Hear you.
Ed, can you hear us?
Oh. Please hold. Oh.
Do you want to leave the call and come back in?
He has joined the
We
Edverse.
can't hear you.
No one can hear you, Ed. Don't be sorry, friend.
He doesn't need a roll. He's already beneath the ice.
Myshkin? Myshkin?
Myshkin! My dude.
Wait, he's lost to us. Barely even a moment in combat with these foul yetis, and already they've claimed one of our party. Goodness. Most disastrous day is upon us. It's worse than I feared. They've taken his router.
Restart Discord if you can read my lips.
You did just leave Discord, so we maybe back on the way. Maybe? You saying anything, Ed? No? Maybe? Back to the world.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Oh, maybe? Oh, we heard you for a second there.
And you're out again.
Pour water on it.
Yeah.
It needs to be cleaned. It's
Am I back?
dirty.
It's a water cooled
yeah, you can hear you
PC.
Kind of.
Okay, there we go. Foundry just crashed on me and crashed everything else, so sorry.
Okay.
When the combat hits hard, boy. And you
He
guys,
said at a disadvantage, his whole computer went down.
you see Kelthud
Yeah,
and
just wanted to
Myshkin
protect me from the pain.
slide and disappear into a crevasse.
Oh. Well, the thing is about that is Kallisto also failed that check. So
so did Kaiva.
Can I grab my husband's arm?
Can Farouk grab my arm?
You have actually used your reaction to help for me this turn in your aid.
Oh, that's true. Sorry,
there
husband.
is a
I helped
reaction
another
called
man.
Grab a ledge, if I'm remembering correctly. I would like to grab a ledge.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. In Pathfinder, there's a direction
What a
called grab a ledge.
specific feat.
Drak just knew.
It's not a feat. Anyone can do it. It's just a reaction that anyone can do.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, yeah.
serious?
Oh yeah, they have a
what's on
Amazing.
they have a reaction
It's
for
called-
everything.
It's called
Grab an
probably
edge.
called arrest fall, I think, actually. But yeah, you basically
called grab an
roll to
edge.
grab it. Oh, grab an edge. Okay, I was right.
Wait, do I see this?
It's in your actions all the way at the bottom. Look at your reactions. You'll have grab an edge.
I don't
I
see
don't.
that.
Oh, I have it too, though. Then again, Drak and I built our characters to complement.
Yeah.
them, so I don't know.
It is a thing that anyone can do, though.
What is that?
Yo, that's cool.
I think my monitor's cracking. I should get a new one.
Is this just a... Yeah, it is just a general reaction, grab an edge.
Oh, do you have it then?
I mean, no, I looked up in the list and add reactions, but like, I don't know if we're supposed to have that by default or not. But I mean, like, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing you'd need training for. I feel like anyone would do this.
So may I do that? Or
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
It's not on my sheet, but I can add this super quickly. Can I do that, RoBear?
Absolutely. What's it?
Okay.
What's it? What kind of save is it making for you, Drak? Is it a fortitude or a reflex?
You must see the reflex save. Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, I do the stability. In this case, this is going to be about holding on. This one's going to be a fortitude. Or well, I usually do both, one to catch and then one to hold. So this will be reflex save this will burn your self reaction for everybody.
Lolly will always catch and hold you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh wow. I'm so
In
nervous.
this case, because you're a little bit slower heading down into it, we're going to do a DC 26 on this reflex save.
I'll just put it in chat. Okay, I need to just roll it.
Okay, we have advantages and
Yeah, I'm
cards.
yeah, I'm gonna use my advantage. I'm gonna burn
You
an
don't want an
advantage.
Oh,
Do we have an
God.
advantage? Advantage. I'm gonna burn an advantage. Everyone's cool with that.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, we're in trouble at this point.
Reflex.
Oh, I still have an advantage in my hand. I guess I'm going to burn that too.
No.
Oh,
there you
Let's
go.
go.
Oh,
Crit.
Yes!
That's
To use the advantage too.
Ooh.
Oh, you rolled a 2 and a 19. That was well worth. Okay. Let's do mine. Pray to the gods.
Oh my god!
The advantage coming in clutch for everyone.
These dice today are terrifying.
Oh man.
Yo, let's go kill Dodd! Woo!
Ooh.
He's hanging on by his flail.
Yes, everyone made it.
Gosh.
Oh, the start of your turn.
Truly,
Wait, how's Myshkin holding on?
truly,
got no
I saw.
With his
when I
mage hand.
I saw grab an edge as an ability in the game when I was like researching Pathfinder, and I was like, we're never gonna use this. This is ridiculous. Weird.
Oh no,
Oh,
brother.
man.
I love to play slip and slide. You almost got to on the big boat up in the air, but
Yeah.
this is better
man.
because
I like
if
to
you
think
use
Myshkin
Featherfall,
and Kaivar are... Oh yeah.
yeah, you use
I
Featherfall
like
here.
to think Myshkin and Kaivar are doing like a full Emperor's New Groove, like...
Except it's even better because like we've got both our main arms locked and I've got the 2 small ones for balance as well. This is fantastic. You picked the best partner for this.
Oh! I am going to run forward and try to help Kaivar and Kallisto up.
Okay.
I'm going to make a fortitude save myself. Since I'm using both my arms in this, I'm going to put a DC 24 on this. I don't know how far that thing goes down.
Let's not try to find out. Thank you.
Very. Ah, yes.
Kaivar, it
I
is
don't know
your
if
turn.
I don't know if Kaivar can pee himself, but. Okay. So this crevasse that has been formed, I presume that's stopping the Yeti's movements, except for over here on the left and over here on the right.
Maybe.
Man, Can these bitches jump? I swear to God. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I mean, if this is a thing of jumping, then that's going to depend on their speed anyway, so the plan is unchanged. Seeing the Yetis on the other side, Kaivar is going to pull from his antennae, and you start to see that kind of psychic thread unravel into a mist and a fog. As I am going to totally not reflavor web so that it's not as terrible for some people, and cast Fog of War at 4th level. And that is going to be essentially the same effect. They're going to need to make a reflex save. That is meant to be a 20-foot burst, not a 10-foot burst. But still going to cover the same creatures that I was intending to get. So it would be here, but this is meant to be double the size. It's just not letting me place the 20-foot burst that it's meant to at 4th level.
That's 20-foot burst.
That's not a 20-foot burst. 20-foot burst is the same as Fireball. Fireball is bigger than that.
Yeah. That is no,
That's
is
a
a
10-foot
20
burst.
foot.
What's 20-foot
No,
burst?
that's 20 foot.
No,
10 foot radius,
It's,
but is a 20 foot burst.
I mean, that's 4th level on the thing. I'm so lost. Was Fireball that big? I don't think it was that big, was it?
Mhm.
Am I going mad? Hang on, let me look at the 2nd level version of this and see.
It says 4th. It's got it marked at the top.
Nope. This is, just for context, this is the 2nd level. It's the same size. So yeah, that's meant to be bigger, because it's taking the 10-foot burst from 2nd, and it's just not bumping it to 20.
The spell's
look it up.
area increases to a 20-foot burst, and its range increases to 60 feet. I mean, a 10-foot burst.
Context. The one that I threw down on the left looks identical to the one on the right in terms of area. And that one is a 10-foot burst, the one on the left. This one on the right is meant to be bigger. See, there on the left-hand side, that's a fireball. That's the 20-foot burst. That's what I meant to get, as
Hey.
far as area is concerned.
I don't know much about geometry.
Burst. Yeah.
Can you get a
For-
call on that?
For the
Maybe.
sake of brevity, I'll get you all three on that.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, that's reflex
That's
saves
right on
from
the,
all of them.
All right, here they go. Going clockwise again. Success by 3. Oh, there we go. Failure from the big guy in the middle. And success.
Okay, right. So that one in the middle is going to have a status penalty to its speed, which I'm hoping is going to affect its distance that it can jump, and also, yeah, that will last until the start of its next turn. That's going to be consistent when moving through the web as well. So
Against your
Things to worry
spell
about.
DC. Okay, so it's got to make a athletics against your spell DC, or it becomes immobilized. That's awesome.
the other thing as well is, if they so choose, they can use actions to break up individual squares of the web, of the fog, basically. Just like swiping it aside, batting it aside. It does not take a lot to break a web square.
Gorillas in the mist.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Let's go ahead and let's do this first one. Let's roll. What is your spell save DC?
That's a 26.
26. All right. Here we go.
Gross. Disgusting. What are these Yetis, dude? Oh,
That one has rolled a 20.
so many times.
Oh, wait, no, is that the bottom one this time?
No,
not
it's
going
this
to roll.
one. This one right here. And
Okay.
I am going to honor that one on its turn. It will be leaping across through this fog.
Yeah, boy.
All right, 2 actions.
The final action. It is technically a 3-action spell, so I'll use an extra strike if I need to.
All right, burn it.
All right, cool. If that's okay with people,
Yeah,
need
go
to
ahead.
pull one from Putty Hand.
You, dude.
Thank you.
Selfish.
Wait until you find out what it's for, because I'm gonna inspire courage.
Yes!
Screw you, guy. Let's do this thing. What's the DC for this fight?
This is going to be still a normal 20, 30, and crit scale.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Oh, so close.
Ah!
The worst. But hey, everyone gets a +1 at least.
All right. The song of his people.
And with my movement, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, and run away. Stay away from the giant crevasse.
All right. First Yeti. Over on this side, they're going to make an athletics check to make a leap across the crevassier. 22. They will just succeed. Slamming down over here on the side where Myshkin's at.
Is that the right one? I don't think it is.
No, it is not, but it's right afterwards. So I'm going to pull this one back and get to it in a second. This one in the middle that already rolled the nat 20 is going to smash in between. Kelthud and Kallisto. They're going to slam down their claws onto Kelthud, who's holding on. This will have an additional 2d6 worth of velocity damage if they hit. All right. They will do so at advantage since he is holding on to the ledge. Just hits. Now I can actually add that. Oh, that is beautiful. Right onto it. All right. Kelthud takes 26 points of bludgeoning damage. Ah! He has to make a fortitude save to hold on. His fortitude save will be the amount of damage, 26. Come on, Kelthud. Come on, buddy. Yes, 31. Kelthud will hold on. Swinging out in anger, he's going to target you, Kallisto.
Oof.
Let's go. Gonna miss. That will be.
He drops to his stomach as he swings overhead.
Go.
Oh, nearly a crit. Damn.
Whew.
I would have punished that immediately.
Dude. This Yeti is going to make their cross. Slamming down on you, Myshkin. With advantage. Oh, thank God, that 20. Oh. Does not
Oh my
crit.
God.
Misses it by
It's-
1.
Oh my god.
Extra 2d6 of bludgeoning damage. We'll do 21 points of bludgeoning damage. We need a fortitude save, 21 from you. You will save, Myshkin. It goes right back to you. Just hits. $19 points of bludgeoning damage. DC 19. Fortitude save.
Ooh.
Oh, I need to roll one more dice because you were still prone.
Oh god.
This is just a die to see for 20.
You had to.
Oh.
You had to.
My good.
RoBear. RoBear, come on, man.
I wish I could manifest this in my real life. We're going to go ahead and put the 19 back on. Critical damage coming in.
Mm.
Oh god.
You are
cannot
now
be dead.
enfeebled 2. You are physically weakened. Enfeebled always includes a value. When you're enfeebled, you take a status penalty equal to the condition to your strength-based rolls, which includes athletics.
Does it
Myshkin,
include fortitude?
we're about to see. Myshkin, you need to make a fortitude save at disadvantage. DC 36.
Just crit twice. 2 crits.
Happened last night. It can happen
Mudcat
again.
this. Mudcat this shit. It's fine. You got this.
Adam rolled 2 20s to finish the session out.
I can reaction to wash your luck on one of those, but I don't think it's going to make a difference because of the way the roll is.
No, because you'd have to think to 25 if the other one is even
Yeah.
higher.
You see Myshkin lose his grip as he begins falling into the cavern in the ice.
Could I Martyr's Intervention?
You have already used your reaction in this round to help others.
Well, my turn is next. Can I use it on my turn here in a second?
I believe it's only a reaction.
Yeah, but it's my turn. Doesn't it restart? On your turn? Or
No, like I think mechanically the way
On
oh, that's what you mean.
the way that it works is the reaction to it. Oh man, what a mess.
So is he falling or is he downed or
Yes,
what's
he is. He
happening
is.
to him?
He is falling into the cavern now.
Falling with style.
But like, sorry for the pedantics, falling or sliding? Like in air or on the ice still?
Air. He is.
Okay. Oh wow.
He is.
Okay.
He is down. He is into darkness. There's a lot going on over here. No, I did not use my reaction. I used my turn. I used my last action of my turn. I will see if I see Myshkin going into the crevasse. I'll set this high because there's a Yeti in between us and there's a lot going on. DC 28. $29. Inspired by you, Lolly, I will use my spell of Martyr's Invention. No, I can't. It's crit. God damn it. It's natural.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nat 20.
It was a nat 20. I keep forgetting that. Oh, man.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
didn't even notice that either.
Oh, well, we just try to think. We think help first, you know. Lolly, it is your turn.
Gosh, Jesus. Could I potentially use it's really up to you. Airburst as a way to push into this chasm underneath Myshkin to force him up.
Five-foot emanation and won't be strong enough. You'd be in a nat 20 prayer scenario with it.
Mhm. Okay. I hang on. Let me look through all my stuff. My brain is changing which move I'm gonna make every 2 seconds because I'm reactionary. Yeah.
I like that putting you at negative 10 feet makes your token disappear, but your health stay there.
Just so we can still see him.
We got to do something about your 9 lives, Myshkin.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm on 2.
Are you sure?
I feel like he can just hold on to his 9 lives, you know? That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Let's just, can we
Would-
you know?
My intent was not
Wally,
to send this much trauma to Ed in the first 20 something episodes.
if I
That's
were
okay.
if I were to fly, could I be fast enough to try to catch Myshkin?
Oh yeah, on your turn you can definitely try.
It is my turn.
You will definitely be flying through 2 Yetis.
Yeah.
Some heroic business.
Hang on. Sorry, here's Myshkin. Like, yeah. You need a prop?
I need that in chibi art now.
Suddenly Myshkin is very
Loluphia,
small cat.
I want to see if this works, or if it doesn't work.
Oh, I want to grab him by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah, you see long Myshkin.
Just getting grabbed by the scruff of his neck by Lolly.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
God, we are just the kids.
So do I get, or do they get an attack of opportunity on me while flying above them?
Yeah, there's no way around it. They're just so massive.
Okay. If that's the case, then
You going
let them
for it?
Do it.
Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's
Let me
go.
get him.
Okay. In this case, we've never really talked about hero points inside this campaign.
Yes, I have one.
I want you to go ahead and give me a reflex save. And I'm going to do 20, 30, nat 20 again. If for each success, I'm going to waive an attack of opportunity. So
Okay.
baseline, if you hit over 20, you're getting only one attack of opportunity. If you hit a 30, you're going to be able to be too quick and pass both of them up.
Do we have any +3s?
Yeah.
I believe
I'll
we
play
do.
one. I'll play one for you if you want.
Yeah.
I think we do it.
Do I add that as circumstance? Or does it matter?
Untyped.
Untyped.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh, what does Charger do again?
Charge
Uh,
is just the
give you
distance.
Feet, yeah.
Okay, in case you need it, we just got sent one. I'm checking the log again.
Oh.
Let's go. 31. Consuming your hero point. Both of these Yetis swing past, just miss you, slamming down into the ground. You need to make a fortitude save to grab onto Myshkin's hand.
That's just to touch him, not... Or is that to actually, like, grasp him?
That's to grasp him.
Then... Could I potentially... With touching him... Cast fly?
Yeah, you don't have to make the fortitude save in this case. If you're just going
Yeah,
back
just
and slapping the base, you may cast fly.
All right. Can I click on your square?
10 out of 10. Oh my god.
All right, there's nothing for me to cast, I guess. It's just touch, it says.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just get it.
Boom.
But as quickly as possible, there's just a gust of wind, and seeing the bristling fur of these Yetis as she passes by, and you see them swatting before you could even see her diving in. And Myshkin, you probably don't even see her coming either, but you feel light and realize you're not falling anymore. And so just use your mind and get out of here, as she says.
This will put
Exiting the
you
cavern and hoping to follow.
over
It
here
won't
above the
let me, like, do
crevasse.
a cast.
What's that?
Like I'm clicking it, but it's not. It just says spell
You-
effect fly.
Yeah, I drug it onto him. He's flying.
Oh, thank you. Cool.
Myshkin's eyes meet yours, and there is just a silent and somewhat breathless just nod as he feels weightless.
What is this
I would like
ability
to-
on you, Myshkin, that's called numb to death?
It's a,
Yeah, there
it's a
is.
general feat, right?
I think it makes it a bit harder for you to die, right? You don't get a dying condition as much.
I wonder
Yeah.
what could have prompted him to take that, huh, RoBear? I
Yeah.
wonder what prompted this choice, RoBear.
Numb to death.
So, numb to death. The first time each day that you regain hit points while you are dying, you regain additional hit points equal to your level. And you neither gain the wounded condition, nor increase the value of this condition. So,
That would be real handy if something keeps killing him, RoBear, wouldn't it?
Bravo. Bravo.
Those nat 20s.
Yeah.
You will be right over here, Lolly.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd like to go on the opposite side of the Yetis, please. And hopefully Myshkin follows that.
You have one action left.
Yes, I do. I can only do. Myshkin, I'm gonna give you just a little heal. It's a little one. It's all I can afford.
That's okay.
Baby high five.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good
Oh,
for one.
almost max.
solid.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Getting some bang for your
Yeah.
buck there. Damn.
So you get another 8 points on that because of numb to death.
It wasn't down.
Oh, he
No,
wasn't
so
down.
It's
Okay,
yeah. So it's once I'm healed from dying.
you were close. I could have.
Don't sound too disappointed, RoBear.
I just wanted it to trigger. That's all. Kallisto, it is your turn in this absolute shit show.
Could I make Myshkin behind me?
No,
So I would be in target? No? Wait, where is he actually?
he's in the
Still under
crevasse.
the
Still in the
ice.
crevice. He needs to move on his turn.
He's just kind of just like, oh, this is weird.
It would take me probably
flying
2
feet,
turns
you
to
know?
realize that I was floating. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!
My
I'm gonna
turn's
die!
done. I would also like to be 10 feet in the air still.
Got it.
So, I don't slip on some ice.
Isn't it nice to be the person in the party who has flying?
It is kind of nice.
You just get to
And-
avoid all of this nonsense and make certain
Yeah.
sense an advantage. It's great.
She's like a lighthouse. Did you see her eye illuminate? Ooh.
I think Kallisto watching Loluphia dive into the crevice, and I think recognize, not, I don't know if actually much will be visible from here, but understanding that Loluphia has that handled. Kallisto will turn to the Yeti in front of him and will fire 2 shots, a paired shot,
Yes.
at point blank range. So let's
Real immersive roleplay.
Mhm.
It's happening
Absolutely.
on this channel.
These Yeti cone heads, dude.
I know. I was gonna
I didn't
say
even notice
that
they were gone.
It is not top. It is not top tier art. It is.
It's something very rude that it looks like, and I now that I've said it, I'm sure everyone else is gonna see it at least. But good lord.
yeah. Yeah.
I think
Very
this
phallic.
artist
Very
has
phallic.
something against ice creatures. It was the same with the meth pencil last time.
Pressed
I
on
don't
the
know.
Maybe it
map.
had something for them. Oh,
Hit.
Oh,
reaction, because it's a +8 to hit. I'm gonna hit that bad boy with a what's it called, shadow projectile. If it fails this save on the first attack, no, even if it just succeeds, it will get off guard, and that's gonna mean that the hit turns into a critical.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
I've been looking out for these +8s on your attack, dude. So yeah, will save from the Yeti.
I forgot you get the easy button over here. Yes! Yes! Nat one.
Off damage, and then it gets some damage from me as well. It takes double the damage from this, so
Oh,
this
baby.
guy's in trouble. And this is alongside Drak's ridiculous nonsense, so it will take 24 from that, and then Drak's just gonna blow this guy away probably.
Let's see that
Let's
crit.
see- Let's see the other roll as well. Two crits.
It's 2 crits. Does it have to be on the same target though? Can you switch that to the other bad boy?
Oh my god.
Rules as written has to be on the same target, yeah.
Oh, this guy
33 and 44, 77 points of damage in these 2 shots.
44 was the
Dude.
exact amount of HP left.
Oh.
That's her
TTD.
husband.
As this Yeti had swung at Kallisto dropped to his stomach on the ground to dodge the attack. And I think from the ground points his pistol straight up and fires them both in the gut of this Yeti as it tears through the back of it, and the Yeti drops to their knees and then falls to the side. as Kallisto picks himself up off the ground and turns to the other Yeti, and will swing his long rifle over his shoulder as he pulses the two pistols on fire at this creature and see what he can do there. So hold on. Let me be smart about this. Okay. Cool. I'll do it. Got a map penalty of -10 on this. So we'll see how this works out. Actually, I'm gonna take extra strike. I want to burn extra strike, if that's cool with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Selfish.
bust that shit out. It's no map penalty.
And then I'm going to use an ability. I don't know if I've used it before, called Accidental Shot.
I don't think you have.
Pardon?
I don't think you have. I don't think this is new.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put it in the chat so you can all read it. You make a strike or a ranged weapon, rolling the attack and damage twice and using the better results for each. The attack ignores circumstance penalties to the attack roll and any flat checks required due to the target being concealed or hidden.
So good. What the
The
hell?
flavor text for this is very funny. Let me see if I can get it up, because I actually do want to read it.
Oh my god, that's so strong, dude. Holy shit.
Accidental shot.
Once per day. I mean, is this really accidental or more I'm the boss?
So the thing is with it is that it is flavored to me. So this is the flavoring for it. Who needs skill when you just have dumb luck? Sometimes the shots hit miraculously, regardless of the fact that you seem to slip when you pull the trigger or that you weren't aiming at your foe when you fired. You gained the accidental shot activity. I think I will flavor this as he's doing this very much on purpose, because I think that's just Kallisto as a person. But yeah, he's gonna swing the rifle around and fire as he takes in the same motion as he takes a knee to stable his shot. And I get to shoot and then shoot with advantage with this long rifle. Fire, roll.
Oh, this guy's toast.
Yes.
Disgusting.
And I get to roll the damage twice and take the higher one of the two.
Love it.
Oh, actually, yeah. Roll.
Oh, this
Oh my
man's.
gosh.
Oh, this man's.
Gosh.
This man's.
We're going with a 50.
I think we have a clear winner.
We're going with a 50.
See them make that fortitude save too to
Ooh.
avoid being stunned. Good lord.
I love that you
Oh.
rolled 2 different 10s as damage. Like, that's kind of clean. Oh, God. Oh, thank
Success
God.
by
So
3.
close.
They strong. They got a low AC, but they strong.
But they are, because of unbalancing blow, whenever I crit on an attack, they are off guard until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
As this blast knocks them backwards, stumbling for a moment. And that's what we get
They're
my turn.
stunned 1 as well. We didn't
Damn.
we didn't roll your first crit up here. They need to make another
the first-
DC for stun. They need to make a fortitude save. We forgot about it.
I think that one was for the Yeti I just killed.
That was for the was for the other Yeti. But this one,
that
you,
boy's
this one, you
great,
still crit on.
Yeah, and I think you rolled for the stun.
Yeah.
They got a 27, right?
Yeah, they succeeded. Yeah. That's what the last roll you made was for, to avoid the stun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
they are off guard. They are unbalanced because of unbalancing blow.
All right. Boom. They're now off guard. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
I will then use my movement and just back up. I'm very much a long distance fighter, so I want to keep the long distance. Actually, I think because of 10 paces, I also get another 10 feet of free movement, so I do that as well. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. We got a dead squatch here. Over them, Kelthud's turn. He's gonna pull himself up and out. Fortitude save. Come on, big man. You got the bully beat down.
Ooh.
Oh!
It was looming.
And he's gonna swing that mace back around. And he's gonna tag that Yeti once. Get back, you foul beast! $31. We'll do 29 points of bludgeoning damage. And I'm gonna walk over and see Myshkin. That's not as bad as I thought. We need you back up in the fight, buddy.
Okay, just give me a moment.
It says in the log that you targeted Myshkin with that bad thing. As opposed to the Yeti. I don't know if that makes a difference to the roll for damage.
Oh.
I think that would be a crit if it was targeting the
Yes,
Yeti.
because the Yeti is at 18 right now, so you were correct.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good catch.
Let's go ahead and roll that.
Ouch.
Everybody trying to hit Myshkin.
Surprise, it was me trying to murder the cat all along.
Put the 29 back on and then tag the 41.
Bonk.
Oh, come on!
So close.
How much is left? It's like 2.
The bee's dicks. 3.
A bee's penis.
Hold on, wait a second. We're not going to go over that. The bees, what? How is
Are we
it
missing
3?
something?
How is it 3? Is that a thing? Is that a
Sorry,
saying?
something that
Have
Mr.
you-
Fruit said like 8 years ago and it's stuck ever since.
I think it's way before just then. Beast Stick of Health has been around forever, right?
Yeah, this is.
Oh, no. He just used to always say in his Destiny videos, there's only a bee's penis left of health
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
in the health bars.
okay.
He qualified the bee's penis, I see.
Yes.
I'm so
It's a
sorry for I'm
different
doing you
race.
dirty. I'm doing
Why
you dirty.
three?
The same but
though.
different.
Why
Hey,
3? Is like 3. You know,
Anything
never
that's
mind.
anything
I don't
that's
know
small.
if
The number,
with it.
the
It's just
numerical,
a
anything
sliver.
like 5 or below is a tiny amount of health left.
Okay, so the size is the size
It's
of
the
like
size.
the bar.
Size of-
Okay.
We're not
It's
talking
the
about
size rather than the number.
Okay.
I
My
was
man
like,
over here
you
is
know, like-
counting them.
I wish y'all could see Drak behind the scenes. He's like, oh, it's the size.
Holy
I was thinking
shit!
of like, you know, like snake eyes. You say snake eyes because like cool, they're 2 dots like eyes. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe there's something like a bee's penis is like the shape of a 3. I don't know.
A bee's penis is like a trident.
Good
That's where it
news.
comes from.
Good news. Kelthud is NPC, so he doesn't have the easy button for Inspire Courage, but he has 1 extra damage, so he has 2 HP.
Lamau.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
53 points of
wasp's
healing to you,
penis.
Myshkin.
Okay.
Don't forget to roll your
The Yeti's gonna
dice to see if
topple on
that
the
crits.
mission.
Oh god, that's such a good roll. I don't even know if it. Nope.
Ah, damn.
All right.
Ooh, that is a good roll.
Last Yeti on the board.
Good for Farouk.
I have to roll. I have to roll it for him. For Kelthud,
But
because he
it's-
doesn't have the heal spell on him. So I
Yeah,
roll it
the
off of
heals was
Farouk's.
for- Yeah, the healing was for Myshkin though. So.
Yeah. Kelthud
Yeah,
to
the-
Myshkin.
Athletics check. This Yeti is going to jump.
It needs to make the roll against my spell save DC as well.
Loser.
It will fail
Nice. Okay.
as it gets lost in the sauce out here in the fog. You can just see it's just swinging back and forth. And I'll put that jump like over here. It's just. And I'm assuming its swinging is going to dissipate said fog from where it is at.
It would be. It's meant to work in like each square that it's filled, but honestly, like
On
you
this,
work
for
with it as you want.
yeah, like it's going to be just swinging wildly, and it's going to open up. But I mean, that's going to use its whole turn.
Yeah, exactly. That was the
That's-
point.
Yeah,
Piecemeal these boys.
Myshkin, your turn.
Yeah, you're enfeebled
Okay.
too as well.
I'm gonna make a reflex save to see how well I adjust to flying. This is a very new sensation for Myshkin.
Oh,
Constant loops. You are
Not
Loluphia.
So yeah, Myshkin just sort of like, it's almost like being, you know how when you're in a dream and you imagine yourself flying but you can't quite get off the ground? Like, it feels very much like that, and Myshkin is just sort of like moving around. He's sort of like upside down a little bit, and it's not going great. So what can Myshkin see as he slowly starts to come out of this crevasse, RoBear?
The bloodiest beat up Yeti that you've ever seen. The dude who pummeled you as you like slowly emerge out is basically walking hamburger at this point, looming over you.
What a visual.
Okay.
You can definitely see the telltale bullet hole in their chest bleeding.
Yeah.
Is the metal of the bullet still visible?
No, there's holes in this Yeti. This thing is not doing hot.
I'm gonna
He's a
use
burger
up a
with some
cantrip.
cheese.
I'm gonna use up a cantrip, and I need it to make a reflex save. And Myshkin is just gonna try and shoot this electric energy inside the hole, so try and like ignite the bullet.
Perfect. Nat 1.
Yes.
It makes sense.
So, as the bullets inside just ignite, they just pop inside this Yeti, as it just implodes from the inside out, sort of covering Myshkin in viscera, and Myshkin just sort of
definitely just saying.
Yeah. She dodges.
Worry about Kelford too, that poor guy.
She's in the air too.
I'm thinking
so-
of Lolly with like the perfect like Arctic like adventurer's coat, like the fur, the wraparound, like full on like white Arctic warrior and like
No,
one
she's
spread.
wearing a dirty robe right now. That hasn't been seen. It would just add to the cosmetic.
and Myshkin is just going to fire off 2 scorching blasts at the other creature. So that. Come on. There we go. So that will be targeting this guy here. So I'll attack.
Oh,
No.
Well, I'm gonna
Rolled
use
a 20.
I'm gonna use my final action to do that again, and then
There we go.
there we go.
You'll have a map penalty 5 on that guy.
Okay.
So it will hit, but it won't crit hit.
Okay. No worries. There we go. So why did that do?
That's not what
Oh,
it's meant to
okay.
Do that
So
damage.
that's not what it's meant to do. There we go. There we go. 9.
We'll take 19 points of damage.
19. Okay. Cool. That is the end of Myshkin's turn as he slowly begins to float upside down into the air.
Farouk's turn. Is this Yeti getting lit on fire? Is showing signs of wanting to retreat. But this thing, they tried to smash Myshkin, so he's going to use combustion. 100%.
Can I aid again?
Yes, you may. Roll that spell attack.
Roll my spell. Ah, it's on the 20 for 2 seconds.
Hey, not a 1. That's the important bit.
Yeah, I haven't used a luck. Do we have any extra lucks?
I can send
Don't
you
worry,
one.
Reaction, wash your luck. Yeah, I've not used one of those thus far, so yeah, go for it. Take it for free. Don't worry about cards. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, I didn't target, sorry. But wait, is that 10? Isn't it 18?
No, it's just it's 20, 30, and nat 20.
Oh, gotcha.
So it'll take a -1 on this save.
She sees the sparks immediately of like little embers.
And it does not have its rage.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go. They're going to fail. All right, let's drop that damage. Oh my god. 13 points of damage. I'm lucking my own damage. Again.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely
2 1s, 2
ratchet.
2s. Good
Oh,
lord.
no. I want this. I want this back.
That's more like it.
There we go. Now we can put that on 28 points of fire damage, which they will take 38. And then since this is always heightened, takes full damage as well as the persistent damage. Let's see here. Increase the initial value and the persistent. So this is a focus level 4. So it's 3d6 of persistent damage plus 1. All right. Nope, that just takes the damage. I haven't figured out the easy button to this guy yet.
Yeah.
Whenever I cast this, because all it wants to do, it wants me to tally the damage, but it doesn't let me add the persistent. I have to go around and do.
Easy. Just delete them.
Just let them go.
Just let them die.
Just let them be
Let's get
free.
them out of here. You don't have to press any more buttons.
We're just trying to make your life easier.
We're here for you, RoBear.
Always. Persistent damage. I like this one. 3d6 plus 3. Fuego. Boom. Now it's got it. Let's go. And that is how many actions for me? 2. Everybody's looking pretty good, so I will throw one of my fire hatchets. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go! Critical hit! Heck yeah! The low rolls continue, baby!
Oh my goodness.
22 points of fire damage. Kaivar, it is your turn.
Yeah, seeing this bad boy is pretty weakened, I am going to follow up with the thing that everybody else is doing. No reason to worry about anything to do with spell slots. I'm just going to go ahead and start slinging cantrips at this guy. First, though, just because it's not quite over yet, I'm going to go ahead and do another Inspire Courage and make sure that we can keep that up. Because, yeah, if it doesn't, you know, it's worse things in the world.
Yeah!
Oh, come on! I couldn't have done that sooner. Damn,
Keep it after battle?
Oh goodness!
I will.
Well, hey, this.
I will let your nat 20 go to your next attack.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Phase Bolt. I've not used this one before, but their AC is meant to be low, so let's use Phase Bolt. Oh goodness. So yeah, this guy is gonna be in some serious trouble.
With a net 20.
Yeah, I think I need to just roll this manually before. I don't know.
Just roll damage and it's double damage.
All right. Let's give that a go. Ugh, my damage sucks too. Alright, well, that guy's gonna take
22 points.
of all that nonsense. And I will go ahead and follow up with some more of that because, yeah, we're just in that place of getting off the board. So yeah, I'll roll that at map -5 now. Oh yeah, he's in trouble.
Get him.
Oh my god, I rolled the exact same. Gross. Alright, let's try for map -10, see if we can finish this off.
Oh,
Ah, gross. Alright. Just misses. You see
I forgot to add your Inspire Courage on there. DTD. Because those would have been three and 3. Let's go! Describe their demise, my friend!
Oh yeah, you see Kaivar sort of like basically reeling back, and it's like psychic beams suddenly are just sort of manifesting above his antenna. It shoots out a little bit like magic missiles would, as these two things just hit in either shoulder, and the third one, even though this guy is dead, just lands straight in the chest, knocking this guy back.
Let's go.
On fire body just blown back, hits the ice, and then just begins to slide down until he just hooked in the crevasse. Doesn't even fall down. So large, it's just wedged in between.
A bridge.
Yeah. You get this weird moment of instinct that Kaivar's kind of like not used to, or he gives this clacky little war cry. It's like, oh, that's weird. That's not happened before. Okay. Not quite like that, at least.
I didn't know you had it in you, Kaivar. Farouk looking back at you over seeing these phase bolts go across. Well done.
Well, Kaivar also confused. Yes. Just does not know.
Myshkin just floats by in the background, doing an odd kind of brushstroke through the air. Loluphia, if you wouldn't mind, I'm struggling a
You're
little
in
bit.
control. It's not me.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Down.
keep going. It's working great.
There we go. Oh, it's slipping. And Myshkin's just going to fall on his ass and pick himself up. And
As Loluphia gracefully touches down.
is everyone else all right?
I think so. I think he took the brunt of it, actually. As Kallisto
Yes.
walk up by Myshkin you okay?
I'm fine. It was a little dicey there for a moment, but I'm okay. Thank you. Well, at least the valley is clear now.
Yes.
For now.
Shall we get a move on then?
Yes, no, that would be best. Everyone watch your step and keep an eye and ear out for any cracking sounds. It looks like this is a bit more fragile than at least I expected.
And looking around, especially with the cracks in the ice, is there any sign of any exposed obsidian at all anywhere?
There are these massive, rudimentary obsidian javelins that these creatures have been carving by smashing the rock into the obsidian, making these almost harpoon-like tips on the ends of long pieces of obsidian. There are massive amounts of chunks that you can pick up, ranging from dagger size to sword size. They've cut a large swath down here at the base of the mountainside.
I'm not really one for weapons, but Myshkin's going to pick up one of the more dagger-sized ones, and looking around to the rest of you, might be something of use here.
Yeah, I think I can probably get some of this to my mum and see what she can do with that. And I want to grab like a chunk. I want to see if I can get one like maybe the size of his fist, maybe bigger. Just grab one of those.
Do we have a bag of holding?
Don't.
I don't think so now.
So this is heavy.
Yeah.
How heavy is this?
I don't know. I'd assume obsidian's pretty heavy. But I could be wrong.
No, obsidian's definitely pretty dense, but
Just give it to Kelthud, it's fine.
I'm gonna make a roll for Kelthud. He's a pretty prepared individual. Is that? You can't make this up. Kelthud has a skill called Alcohol Lore. Plus 18.
Oh my goodness, no.
Gosh, him and Biddy would have been best friends.
Ah, damn it, he's British.
Why'd you give me Braum and not Kilthud? Jeez.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll.
Is this a roll to see if Kelthud just has a barrel or something?
If he's got a bag of holding on him, I mean, he is a tenured Pathfinder or Wayfinder agent. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll his Bardic lore here. We're gonna set the DC on this one 25.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
You guys can shake any size of obsidian you would like up to the smallest javelin that is there. You're lucky I got one of these along with me. Never leave home without it.
Prepared.
thank you, Kilthud. I was actually just about to ask if you brought yours.
He's got like
And
the
I'll-
saddleback leather bag version of the bag of holding, like a real OG's. It's not just a
Yeah.
knapsack.
Yeah, I'll
very
hand the kind of chunk again. If I can get one like this, honestly, the size of Kilthud's head would be great. If I can get a chunk that big.
Absolutely. Farouk
But
is
first-
he's gonna take a scimitar sized chunk. For sure. Actually, he's gonna take two of them.
seeing Farouk and thinking 2 scimitars, 2 hands, Ivar is going to make a little train in the direction of Kelthud. He's going to go ahead and take 2 rapier-sized chunks and then throw another 2 in Kelthud's bag for later. He has 4 hands, you know.
True.
Just in case.
Wally will take a couple smaller ones, kind of like a arrowhead sized.
Yeah, I definitely want to keep like a keepsake size, something I could use for jewelry.
Probably have a couple of. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody need to take a short breather here?
I don't think that's smart, considering we made a lot of noise.
Yes.
All right then. Let's go ahead and push on.
Yeah.
Weather check for the valley.
I want to be next to my husband. My man.
Thank God.
It was the exact same roll you did last time.
Oh, a 3 was far too
Pretty
close.
day.
That was scary, yo. This could have been real bad.
Kelthud wraps his rope up and looks over to you, Myshkin. Are you ready, 9 lives?
Perhaps rope does not assist us in moving carefully. It is a clear enough day.
That's why we're putting it away. Didn't feel like climbing that mountain in the first place.
In that case, Master Dwarf, let us walk.
Give me a survival check.
Okay.
Where did my survival go? I got alcohol lore now, but I don't have my survival.
You have the important thing.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Warm.
Go that I keep telling you, if you keep drinking, you're going to start forgetting things.
You're right. You're right. Oh, God, where did I put the? He's reaching into his bag of holding, trying to find his compass out. God. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did now. All right. Here we go. 17. Ooh, you need that, Kelthud. Oh. All right. Let's go.
Lolly would grab Kallisto's hand. Squeeze it.
It's warmer to the touch.
Thank goodness. Her hands are cold.
This time, as you guys begin to descend through the valley, instead of the constant rapture, is replaced by the eerie silence of light snowflakes blowing off from the snowdrifts on either side. As our sky, in its deep blue, begins to slowly get darker and darker as the sun begins to set.
on the other sides of the mountain.
It might be good to have a rest. Find some place,
Yeah.
take turns on watch.
That'd be a good idea.
I'll take
Killstud,
first
Myshkin,
watch.
can you see anywhere we can rest?
Kilthud? Anything?
I think we can all take a good peek here and see if we got a good spot. Perception check for everyone. Myshkin, we're going to go ahead and give you, for the territory, we're going to give you advantage. We're going to give Kelthud advantage as well.
Nice.
Hey, there's a 20 in there.
Nat 20!
Oh, yeah.
You'd love to see it.
Whew.
I see a house with a fireplace over there. It's very warm.
We've got central heating and everything.
Wait, no, it's a plane! We can just get where we're going super easy.
Oh, how nice that would be.
Wait, I think it's a wish spell. Hang on.
Give us a Jacob locket. Easy.
Ah. Well, damn. It's a shame. It's an Airbnb.
Wait, no, it's Fire Festival! Run!
Oh,
Trust Fire Festival to set up a freaking festival on the side of a cold mountain.
ooh.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Ooh, an ice cave.
Myshkin, you find the perfect spot. Hollowed out in the side of the non-obsidian mountain. A small enough cave to not have to spend hours clearing it, heading back in case there were other creatures. It becomes very clear when you go inside that this was a spot that these Yeti and Squatch have used before. There are remnants of bones, but not refuse. It's still pretty tidy on the inside, but no intrinsic fire pit. While it keeps us out of the elements, it is still very cold inside this ice box.
Everyone, huddle in. We should be safe against the worst of the winds in here. We should be able to melt some of the ice for some fresh water as well. I will work on getting a fire started. And with these bones around, are there any robes, any tattered clothing at all, or anything like that at all?
There isn't tattered clothing, but there is a amount of rough timber that is back in here.
Okay.
It looks, and it's not like they've drug it back here for firewood. It looks like they've drugged just like whole trees back here. More of like battering rams and mechanisms and tools, but can definitely be used in our side for some firewood.
I will start breaking those off and forming them in the center and just using sort of small motes of electric energy, just green tendrils of lightning to just spark these into life. And let there be light.
Well done. Wally will do a little gust of wind to help keep it alive.
I I am happy to take first watch.
No, you
If
need to
people-
rest. I'll take first. Please.
She's right.
Well, thank you.
Of
It's
course.
good to be back on solid ground.
Yeah, just don't go falling anymore, please.
I'll try. It looks like most of this is fairly solid. You know, fingers crossed. And he puts up a empty rest before heading over to one of the corners and just curling up.
How's Kaivar doing?
Ivar's just sort of settling down. He's actually done he started to do the thing again where he's sort of weaving a little bit of psychic thread from between his antenna.
Bug stuff.
He's been working on that for a while now.
Probably.
Initially there were a whole bunch of instances where the thread was particularly useful. I can't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure somebody tore some piece of clothing previously, like a cloak. I want to say it was.
Was it me?
I want to say it was you. Yeah.
I think it was.
As all of this is starting to work together, yeah, you can start to see the resemblance of patchwork that would be used to cover the whole of that. And so, after maybe another 45 minutes or so, he sort of cuts off the thread and leaves a sort of more complete patchwork piece, and lays it down on the ground next to you, rather awkwardly.
What's this for? She says, bending down to pick it up.
Your cloak?
You made this for me. Thank
There
you.
was a hole. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage to it, but this will at least patch up something. That's very kind. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. You doing okay?
This one, Kaiva, is used to cold, yes?
You're
It,
used to the cold. Sorry, that's a little bewildering.
Oh,
I thought you'd be frozen.
Oh, no. Where this one, Kaiva, comes from, it's very cold. Oh.
We erupted into flames.
Behold what I have created.
Come from my home with the patch.
They never tell you how big that thing's gonna be until it shows up. Oh my.
Dragon meat.
Sorry to disrupt your scene.
No, it's perfect timing.
That's perfect.
Kaivar makes fire from patch. Loluphia is consumed.
Oh god.
They don't have many side profile fires, so I was excited when I found one. Most of it's top down.
Oh, it's a really good fire that Myshkin made.
Yeah. Yes. You can tell that it's one of those things of it's an offer, not a request, but in offer, to make the communication a little bit easier, Kaiva sort of holds out a hand to mind link.
She accepts. Without hesitation.
You briefly start to see, as you look out through this new plane that unfolds, as per before, a warren of sorts. It's like any anthill's interior that you might have seen on a nature documentary, except it is a lot more illustriously built at this point. The amazing thing is that between what look like stalactites built completely naturally by the endeavor of 1,000 small working hands, you see not the sky outwards, but you see stars. And you can start to realize that the home that he's talking about is not necessarily the same as what you might think of as a planet. It's much more like something roaming through space. A self-contained atmosphere, but it's much more like a moon, rugged and barren. And the vision slowly fades.
To what you had shown them before?
Somewhat familiar in terms of architecture. You and Farouk were there for a very interesting vision where Kaivar was one amongst thousands, and there was a booming presence above all. You can see that this is very much of the same architectural style as that. It is not the same massive chamber where everything folds towards a central dais, but it does feel as though it would be part of the same structure. Then again, how could you tell? This could be a massive hiving structure, it could be part of it, could be an outpost, could be anything. It's hard to relay whether it is the same place or not, except for the fact that the architecture is the same.
How far away is your home, Kaivar?
This one Kaivar does not know. It has been long since I last returned to Clutch's place. We are from afar, this much I know. Very, very far, yes.
Well, I know this place is very far from your home, but I hope you've felt safe here with us and comfortable. Albeit I do not like how cold it is. But at least a few of you do.
Before Stormforge, Kaivar did not know what it was to be, warm, yes?
Oh. Is it the same temperature all the time?
Yes, it is. Cold. But so cold that it is familiar, yes?
Are you familiar with other elements back where you're from? Like, was fire used, or electricity? Things that garner warmth?
Fire was used, but only to kill. Not to keep warm.
If I may ask, what would you kill with fire?
You start to sort of see the little vision of everything warping around, and you actually see a whole series of shattered frames of glass in proximity to you, fractals that are sort of rotating slowly. And you can start to see various creatures that you might see in any kind of setting that is within space, any kind of spelljammer setting. You see raiding Neogi vessels. You see a few instances where Kaivar's people have tangled with mind flayers and repelled them somewhat successfully. For the most part, though, the common denominator is that they are raiders from space, and universally it seems, especially in the hands of the warriors of Kaivar's people, they're being pretty commonly repelled. You can see these absolutely massive creatures, easily 2.5, 3 times Kaivar's height in some instances. They are large, and they do not have too small hands and too large. All 4 are equal sized, and all of them are bearing blades. They look like they've been carved from bone and dripped with this nasty acidic saliva. But above all, behind them is where that source of fire comes from. It's from evokers. Smaller, definitely not of the warrior caste. Not quite like Kaivar either, though. All 4 of their hands are small. They're almost like, comparatively, they're grubs. It's strange because Kaivar now looks as though he's the medium size of his entire species, small as his demeanor sometimes is.
Everything else aside, that was a really cool description.
Thank you.
I'm terrified of that, actually. I do not want to meet that.
I'm here for it.
No. I'm absent that day. Thank you for showing me this. I don't want to overwhelm you, though. So.
Well,
and she breaks that concentration.
Cuts off the sentence midway through. Works with that, too.
I appreciate the information. And the trust with it. You're very interesting, Kaivar. I don't know how yet I can help in whatever your journey is, but I'll do my best.
Yes. Thank you for, your, trust. Yes.
You've earned it. You should probably get some rest.
Yes, but, first. Kaivar's gonna offer to take the patch and start slowly applying it to your cloak.
Yeah, she'd allow it.
Okay, right.
That's
He's gonna set down the Vox and... Yeah, absolutely, 100%. He's gonna set down the Vox and he's just gonna get to work with all four hands on the cloak. Just sort of like spinning thread between, and rather delicate work is being done with the small hands. Fast, more sort of inefficient open thread is being done with the larger ones. It's almost like one part is beginning the stitch and the other is pulling it taut and sealing it.
She's just letting this go on while others are doing their preparation for the night.
I'm going to head over to Kallisto.
A skill set of Farouk.
Farouk.
Kallisto's sat cross-legged, focusing on breathing, I think. Just, again, trying to regulate his temperature.
If you were meditating, Farouk will leave you alone.
I'd say...
He would not interrupt you meditating.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think he'd be focused on his breathing in that moment.
I would do the John Travolta, and I get up and I walk over to the side and I see where you're at. And he'll just internalize and go back to his spot.
But Kilthud interrupts.
Kilthud is currently taking some of that water that has we've recently thawed, and he is soaking a chaka, dehydrated beef, to make for some killer breakfast burritos in the morning. As he has some onions and green peppers ready to go just for this. Handful of flour tortillas that no doubt he made from scratch before he left. Just tending to himself. That will get Farouk's attention. That smells delicious. It'll be ready in the morning. Just gotta soak a little bit. So the peppers over here. We should have some proper breakfast burritos in the morning. Kilthud, have I ever told you that I love you? Now's the time you come around to suck up, Farouk. Well, what if I told you I had something to share now? As he pulls out some more of the zucchini bread. It's not all gone. Now that's a trade I could fashion. As the two of them sit down and Farouk helps him with the little bits of preparation that still need to be made, pulling out his mess hall kit and cast iron, just getting things set out and prepared.
I think Kallisto, spends maybe a good 20, 30 minutes just focusing on that breathing. For him, I think ever since his arm had, I guess for lack of a better term, crystallined, solidified, stopped being molten lava, he's been trying to. It's odd because he's been so used to that affliction that not having it takes some recalibration. So I think every so often, especially when in high intensity, high adrenaline situations, he needs to take a moment afterwards to readjust to his body and how it's changed since then. I think he's doing that now in this cave. But after a while, he will let out a deep exhale and then open his eyes to look around and see everyone working on either the cloak or the food. Well, I think Myshkin is just asleep, I assume.
You see Myshkin sort of twitching a little bit, but yeah, Myshkin has gone very swiftly to sleep.
And Kallisto will just sit back and watch at this point, seeing everything else that needs to be tended to is being tended to. He'll just sit back, and once everyone else is asleep, we'll probably saddle up next to Loluphia, but until then he just watches the group go about their business.
She would eventually join you. Set it for her watch. And coming to sit next to you, well, you're not staying awake, but you're allowed to lay on my lap. And she's just patting her lap.
Kallisto doesn't hesitate.
And she would play with his hair to soothe him. And keeping her eyes out.
Roll a perception check with advantage. You can hear the howl of winter wolves in the distance. Miles. Nowhere close to your encampment. You can see the bit of moonlight shining down as the good weather has persisted overnight. But nothing an immediate threat to your near perfect campsite for the evening. At this point, Farouk and Kelthud have also collapsed around their arrangement.
I think Myshkin would probably want to take the next watch, I think. So, very much deep in the memory that Kaivar had gifted him, Myshkin sees the two figures in the distance turn to face him. And as their faces begin to crystallize and solidify, Myshkin just pulls himself out of it and looking over at Loluphia and a very unconscious Kallisto lying across her lap. It looks peaceful.
Yes. Are you
See
resting
anything?
enough?
I will be.
I don't like that answer.
I'm all right. Farouk.
I don't like that answer.
Farouk dealt with most of the bruises, so I'm all right. I promise. No point lying.
Okay, well, if you wouldn't mind. And she's looking down at Kallisto. He's very heavy, so I'm just going to sleep right here. You'll have to find another spot.
That's all right. I'll sit outside. I like the cold.
Not too far.
I'll stay within shouting distance.
As long as I can be quick enough to get to you. I don't know if I can get out of sleep and save you out of a chasm this time, but don't wander too far.
I'll be at the entrance.
Sounds good. Thank you. And she just kind of like very gingerly would lift like Kallisto's head and push her arm underneath it so that his head is like laying in the crook of her arm, and she would then rest her head on his chest. So it's kind of like a warm embrace because he's very warm and she's super cold. He's a nice blanket.
Myshkin looks back at this and smiles to himself before looking out at the horizon of snow and mountains and night sky.
Roll a perception check with advantage.
"23.
It is a pristine night on the mountain. And it's largely been a night of silence. Having slept through the sound of the winter wolves. The first bit of sound that you hear is of wings. As it echoes, fluttering through the valley. But you can't see it. You do your best. Try. It seems solitary in nature. Not a group. Certainly not bats. And then about 50 or 60 feet away, a creature lands on top of a small ice and rock outcropping before the cave. And it heads, turns and swivels, and looks over at you. As you see,
Can I make out what it
the
is?
form of an owlish humanoid. And that is where we
Have
will
I-
pick up.
It's not.
Don't you fucking know.
There's
God.
RoBear.
Weak.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is very
This is
bad.
really bad.
Oh no. I need you to know I don't know what this is about. I need you to know I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah, I want to tell you, but I also will not tell you.
Me and Ed are like, an owl? Okay.
Yeah. Sounds cool. I like owls.
Sounds cool.
Owls are cool,
Let's
yeah.
go quickly watch 56 sessions.
If you want to get the down low, watch the finale of Meteorian Core, and that might make more sense. Oh, just like that! What an adorable.
The finale is actually
Ooh.
quite short, so literally go watch
Yeah.
the last episode of Meteorian Core before next week,
Okay.
and then be scared with us.
I'm going in blind. I'm choosing not to.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Oh, great! Oh God! Oh God!
I've been waiting for this episode, but not like in a good way.
I thought this was going to happen to one of the other groups. I thought this was going to be Galadriel and Mirror Strand or someone else. Oh God!
Who knows what's going to happen?
Don't make an owl joke. Don't think you're funny for that. How dare you?
I don't mean to alarm people, but it turns out I believe we've been infiltrated by an owl. Ooh, well, that's just it. We don't.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
This
going
is-
to walk up. This is our person and romance them.
I mean that.
Oh my gosh,
that
please,
would-
if you
that
can
would-
fix him, that'll save us a lot of pain.
I've just written in my notes, as Myshkin sits on watch, he is approached by an owl. Friendly?
We shall see.
Oh.
I don't wanna.
It's going to be like, hey, me and my wife saw you across the cave and like your vibe.
Lolly gets this weird vibe and is like, you go ahead. I don't know what it is. It's not my vibe.
Really? Usually we're down with this. Like, okay, cool, I guess.
This one, hard pass.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
This will be a fun crossroads.
No.
Oh God.
I'm loving Sam's reaction. I have no clue.
And it's really
This is
bad.
really. This is incredibly bad. Like
I
this-
thought we'd be 6 levels higher.
This is like
This
serious.
character is at least level 18, I will say.
Oh, it's worse than that. I reckon at this point.
Interesting,
It's-
interesting.
It's been a long time since then. It's been a long time.
So I'm assuming not friendly from what you're saying?
I don't
Best
know,
friends.
but
Actually, if you can be his friend, that'd be great. I'd love him on our side.
is your name Leo? We might have something special.
I mean, I'm a tiger, not a lion, so I don't know if that helps things, but
Excellent. 10 out of 10.
yeah. Mm.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, I just have I swear I have trauma from Meteorian Core, and this is just bringing up all of my emotions.
But now we're really excited.
I wasn't ready for this. I haven't taken time.
I'm gonna say it again, and I need to reiterate. He hasn't told me jack about what's happening here, so I don't know. This is as much.
I know,
a
and you gotta
surprise to
beat
me as
him.
you. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, that's a conversation, perhaps.
The word Vinny shows up and slays everything.
Oh,
Save
please.
the
I
day.
would. Oh,
Chris is
God,
like,
yeah.
wait a second. Wow. How about her? How about, do you want to?
Sorry, she's only into things not of this plane.
Mhm.
I mean, technically,
You're not her
maybe
type.
I'm not. So, you know.
Yeah, but unless
I
you're
mean, hi.
accidental or she's got a boyfriend. Actually, she's married now. In my head canon to Yale.
We are so close to the crash site now. Just another travel day
Oh my
away.
gosh, I just put 2 and 2 together. I hate it. No. Oh my
God.
RoBear.
Oh.
I don't know, Ed. I have no idea what's happening.
No idea. No idea.
Sam.
Do you think Sam's
Sam,
okay?
Please DM
I think
me
Sam's
what
great.
you think this
I think
is.
Sam's
I
fine.
think I'm putting it together
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. It might just be me. I'm really good at reading people, and I think Sam is actually very excited for
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah, I think so.
God.
Oh, she's crying. Happy to.
I swear
Tears
to
of
God.
joy.
This is what I think it is. RoBear, you absolute monster. You total monster.
What?
I swear to God, we are going to have words about this if this is what it is.
All I can say is everybody check out the last episode of Meteor Inquiry if you're interested why there's these reactions. Why not? Give her another watch.
Sam is typing furiously.
Oh.
It's all caps
yep.
too.
Oh God! Yep, you're in the.
Are you on the same vein?
You're vaguely in the same vein. Mine is what much worse.
Hey, share it with me. I love that for us.
You'll have to.
Wait, no! Don't say that.
Oh man, mine is so much worse. Oh, this is so bad. This is really not good. This is so not good.
We can't medicate.
Oh God. I'm so sorry, Ed Drak, that you have to witness both of us reliving this shit.
I'm loving
So
it.
funny.
That's
Drak-
okay.
Actually, I don't think Drak was there when we were walking around London that first day, but Ed at least saw. Bife and I literally were just trauma bonding over Meteor and Core walking
Yeah.
through London, and just listening to us mourn, a lot.
Yeah, no, I remember us
Keep
like
on
wolfing
here.
down Mexican food as the two of you were just like, oh my God, and then this, and then this.
Oh man.
It's good Mexican food though. I love the Mexican food. It was good.
Yeah, can the owl have Mexican food and just be like, hey, for the party?
Oh, what I would give for
We're
this guy
making
to just be
burritos.
like, oh, it's fine, I'm just polymorphed, and then it just turns out that it's just, returns to normal form, and it's just, I don't know, Brom was like, screw it, I wanted to fly or something, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to imagine the reaction as well, if it turned out that it hadn't in fact been wings, and Myshkin just sees a tiny squirrel with like a notepad or something. Can you imagine the difference in our reactions? That would be amazing.
If you said a little
we
squirrel,
we went with
we
the
would have been like,
bats.
oh, cat tree.
And then Myshkin's like, yes, food.
A very unaverage sized gnome? Weird.
Oh God. Oh.
You'll just have to find out next week.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yay.
Love you all.
Man.
We will see you all then. Sleep tight. What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Stormforge episode 25. Perfectly timed.
My goodness, everybody seems to be in a bit of a diddle. What's going on here?
Sam started it.
I was just being bad.
It's as though we've walked into the middle of something awkward. Oh,
That's how it usually goes.
Sorry for ruining things, Dad.
It's okay. That's the truth. All things are ruined, child. It's fine. It's fine.
By me.
Who's got big announcements they want to let the community know about before we get into the storytelling?
Nothing. I'm so excited to say that.
Yeah, that's Sam's announcement.
I have
Nothing.
nothing going on.
My announcement is we actually did drop a trailer. I think last week or earlier this week. I think it was last week. Of Beyond the Brook. We're going to be airing the first episode of Beyond the Brook over on Stellar Luna's channel. That's STELLALUNA over on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern on December 8th. So check it out there if you want to see some really fun but some dark fantasy, whimsical, and surreal actual play. We've got a really cool cast and an incredible GM. One of them is actually here. I don't know where I'm going to point in that direction. You can't see me, so it doesn't matter where I'm pointing, actually. But Ed Spence is going to be GMing that. So you want to see them at work with some incredible players, please check out them. Also, Ed and I are going to be over in Dragon Meet in our own various panels and shows. I don't know the details of Ed's, but I'm going to announce mine, even though we haven't officially announced it. I don't care. Everyone here gets to hear it early. But we're going to be playing in the world of Potsendia, I believe it's pronounced, where we're going to be playing food folk, is what I can really say, is what I'm going to say. We're going to be playing people made of food.
Food folk. I thought you said
world.
dude folk at first.
Oh, dude folk? No.
Oh, I thought you said booze, folk.
Booze folk. I mean, one of the characters probably is inspired by booze. I don't know.
I misheard this, but I'm still pretty sure that you guys are playing lewd folk. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
So we all could not understand you, Drak. Enunciate.
I'm really bad at enunciating. I will be honest. That is